You are a cleric, a DM's worst nightmare, and the single greatest support in Pathfinder 2, and arguably the best class in the game. While your spells may be lackluster, your near infinite healing will make your DM cry trying to come up with any kind of challenge for your party. Grab your holy symbol and let's get started. You start with 8 plus con health, and your key attribute is wisdom. Befitting one of the cloth, you start trained in fortitude and reflex saves, and expert in will saves. You also start trained in religion and a free skill determined by your deity. You also get 2 plus int free skills for you to choose from. You start trained in simple weapons, unarmed attacks, and a favored weapon of your deity. For armor, you start trained in unarmored defense, so this may change later as we'll see. You also get access to prepared heal from the divine tradition. You have a couple of choices when you first make your cleric, the first being what type of cleric you'll be. You choose this by selecting a doctrine. Before the remaster, there was only one real choice, the cloistered doctrine. Cloistered clerics are the theological nerds of the class. They will gain unique spells granted by their deity in the form of focus spells. Their spellcasting proficiency also scales the same as a standard spellcaster, meaning they will reach the legendary level at level 19. But fear not, my fellow clerics, because we live in a post-remaster world, meaning we have a second viable doctrine, the War Priest doctrine. Clerics who choose the War Priest doctrine will be more martial focused as you become trained in light and medium armor and gain expert and fortitude saves. You also get the shield block feat at level 1. Your melee proficiency will scale like the normal martial, reaching mastery at the 19th level. You must also choose a deity, covenant, or philosophy, deity not needed now, from which to draw divine power. Each deity or creed comes with an anathema, the violation of which results you in losing your powers until you atone for your sins against your deity and or creed. Finally, the last choice you get is what your font's gonna be. Your choice is determined by your deity. The two choices are holy and holy because the only clerics that exist are clerics. Clerics are a prepared spellcaster who uniquely gain access to their entire magical tradition when selecting spells, meaning you never have to worry about whether or not you've learned that spell. You gain access to a new spell every other level starting at level 3 with a maximum of 3 spell slots per spell level. You also gain the most overpowered support mechanic in the game, Divine Fonts. Divine Fonts let you cast an additional 4 times at your highest rank of spell slots. At level 5, this number increases to 5, and at level 15, this reaches 6. Did your party member just go down after getting crit for 30 damage at level 3? Good thing you can 2-action heal them for up to 36 hit points. If you're a cloistered cleric or chose the domain initiative feat, you also gain access to focus spells. Focus spells that you'll never cast because you're too busy casting heal. Your save scaling is also dependent on what doctrine you choose. If you're a war priest, you start heal. Sorry, I meant to say expert and fortitude saves, which increases to heal. Master at the 15th level. Meanwhile, our cloistered siblings find themselves reaching expert and fortitude at the 3rd level, and it does not progress any further. Reflex saves for both doctrines reach heal at the 13th level, and at level 9, both doctrines become heal at heal saving throws. For our proficiencies, our doctrine decides what we're good at. Cloistered clerics are good at heal, while war priests are good at heal. Wait a minute, something's wrong with this. Clerics regularly top the charts when discussions around the best classes come up, and with good reason. The cleric is the undisputed leader in support classes to the point that their introduction often radically changes the balance of an entire campaign. Without a cleric, a player getting knocked out can completely alter the battlefield. But once you introduce the cleric, when a player goes down, you can almost guarantee that they will be back up on the cleric's turn with near full health. This gives the party massive sustain unless you are throwing extreme encounters at the party or have them engage multiple encounters in a single day of adventuring. The cleric just won't run out of heal spells. Really, I just can't praise how effective their heal is. The heal bot is so good at heal that heal is all we need to heal. Wait, what happened? Hey, let me out of here. What are you doing? That's it. I've had enough of this nonsense. Heal is not the only build a cleric can do, and no more shall I be kept in the shadows as an unholy cleric. This is my show now. Let's go over how I was built. As an unholy cleric of Urgathoa, I aim to bring the Pallid Princess's splendor to this realm. Since others look down on my deity, I'll be taking War Priest as my doctrine to make sure I can survive on my own when things get tough. For my first feat, I've taken Harming Hands, changing my harm dice from D8s to D10s, which is arguably the most overpowered feat in this game. At level 4, I'm taking War Priest's armor to gain proficiency in heavy armor, and naturally I'll be taking Undying Conviction at level 6, which, while it's a 4th level feat, I do find it crucial to my long-term plans. This upstart necromancer class they introduced can't hold a candle to the OG necromancer. And then at level 8, I'll be taking the Domain Initiate feat to gain access to my focus spells. At level 10, I'll naturally be taking Improved Undead Command. At level 12, I'll be taking Necromancer's Visage, and at level 14, I take Sepulchral Sublimation, allowing me to consume my undead minions instead of expending a spell slot when casting necromantic spells. You think Necromancers are the only class that can use their minions in few? I've been doing it since 2019. And with that, my build is complete. The next few feats really don't matter. Tremble before the majesty of the Lady of Despair, for we all walk in her undying shadow. Right. Well, I guess that ends the episode. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and somebody get me out of this cage.